All right, so I'm back, y'all. I don't know what happened, but we back. So hopefully y'all get the notification for this one now. Come on, family. All right. So let me go here. I see y'all jumping back in here. So let me go back where I left off at. Um, I was saying, the situations that happened or whatever, and it just was like situation after situation after situation. Um, I had several people emailing me throughout it all, and I want to say thank you guys for all the prayers and just the comfort, just checking on us or whatever. Y'all have to understand when I don't post, it's really real life things going on. Be it be working or well, not in my case, but anything else, like my wife since this, like my wife's been working her job and then she's been doing Uber. What's up, Miss Birthday? She's been doing a lot, like and she's been exhausted. You know what I'm saying? Like it's this situation has put us in a very very fucked up place. So, but as y'all can see, I'm back. Hey, what's up? Is this Simone? Is that Simone Ashford? But what's up, Tracy? Hi, honey. But I'm back, y'all. I prayed on it. I really had to do a lot of soul searching, talking to myself and not like that, not like, oh, let me have a whole conversation with myself, but like really in my head, like, it's not you, you know what I'm saying? Like you can't break, you know what I'm saying? You gotta stay strong, because I really don't have no, I'm not gonna say I don't have no positive people around me, but it's like, I was hearing all the time, oh, your situation to get better. Look at the bigger picture. Months from now, you'll have a lot of money. You'll be all right. Da, da, da. What I hate when people say that shit. Let me tell you why. When you're going through so much and it's so overwhelming, nobody even sees months from now. It's the here and now. What's going on right now? You know what I'm saying? So I started snapping on people after I kept hearing that shit. Oh, it'll be all right. No, it won't. It won't. And situations was just getting hard. But I woke the fuck up and I'm like, you know what? I gotta do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't let it keep breaking me. I can't, because then I started getting miserable. It was a fucked up situation. What's up, Tashana? What's up, Nicole? Oh, I miss you too, Put and Pop. You got my number. You could have texted. You knew what was going on. But I have to give a special shout out. I don't care how anybody feels. This one particular person, her YouTube name is Miss. I'm sorry, 3-year-old princess. That is my heart. I've been blessed with this girl. At the, and it's a lot of y'all on YouTube, but for whatever reason, me and her emailed each other, got each other number, and you would have thought me and this girl had been the best of friends. When I tell you, and in the midst of both of us going through situations, it's just the little things, you know what I'm saying? Like when you talk to somebody real that go through real life situations like you, it's just like, y'all really help each other out in so many ways. So that's my heart, that's my baby, and yeah, so she's been awesome, you know what I'm saying? And just talking to each other, working the situations out together, or whatever. But yeah. So as y'all can see, did my hair, I'm full of life again. So I'm back. And I dropped a sketch video earlier for y'all. So let's get into some questions. Who has some questions? Matter of fact, I'm going to switch it up for y'all. I want to know, everybody claim they love us, love me, whatever. Tell me, without anybody leaving and coming back, tell me my very first video. No. It was my first live. What was my very first live? What did I say in my very first live? I'm gonna give y'all 10 seconds. Maybe 20 seconds. Y'all done made my cigarette go out. I feel some type of way. Tracy, you ain't missed nothing. I just was explaining. I feel like I had to explain to my real family what's been going on and why we haven't, because a lot of people been asking. See, Tashana? See? How old am I? That should be easy for everybody. How old am I? And what is my sign? What is my horoscope sign? My zodiac sign. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay, Nicole. I'm sorry that you were going through things. I just had to be sorry I couldn't be there. It's better I know we talked. We talked. How is the baby? How's the baby boy? Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you. Nicole's right. I am a Sag. But how old am I? Yeah, he is good. That's good. Calvin, why are you lost? Wait a minute, Nicole. Who 37? Hey, Linda, what's up? Tashana, I'll take that. Thank you. 25, I'll take that. No. I am 29. I'll be 30 in November. I'll be 30. Nicole, you said 28. You were so close to Mo. My wife is 28. I'm 29. She said 37 though. Oh, wow. I looked that old. No, I'm just playing. Yes, thank you. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Linda. Oh, oh, okay. You missed the question. All right, let me give you another one. Oh, before I get back on the questions, update on Shay. She's 2 weeks in her program and she's doing amazing, you guys. She wanted me to tell everybody. She said hello. She's doing amazing. Like, she's doing it. I know you was joking, Nicole. Let me see. What's my dog name and what's my cat's name? I say that shit in every video. Wait. Hi, Diana. Oh, don't be sorry. You know what? I've learned that, and I've said, and I learned that I noticed that good people really go through tough patches. But everything that happens in life is a test. It's a test. Some of us learn, some of us, let it get to us, and some of us break completely. But throughout every storm, there's a rainbow on the other side. So, at when everything happens at one time, it just blocks the bigger picture, and you don't see it. But I didn't let it, keep me down too long, or even put me down too far where I couldn't get myself back up. But it's like I kept asking, like, I'm a good person. What did I do to deserve, the things that were going on? But I'm like, you know what? It was a test, and I feel like everything that has happened this year alone was a test to see if I make it, in real, well, situations where my back is against the wall, like, so. So that means whatever is blossoming is gonna be amazing, okay? Because whatever I just went through. Oh, thank you, Diana. Are you going to have a dirty 30 party? Okay. So the plan was I was gonna have a 30 party. We were supposed to go to Vegas, me and my wife and whoever else. But with the situations that started happening, I'm gonna save it for next year. Honestly, I feel like 2018. Because if y'all know, prior to this accident, I had just got the back procedure, and then a month before then, I had pneumonia. For the very first time in my life, I've been hospitalized. Okay, so 2018 has been a very fucked up experience for me. However, I'm just like, you know what? I know that it's just, because my life was a breeze. I ain't gonna lie, like it was a breeze. Even coming through situations that happened, and then with me and my wife, like getting with her, and it was just like everything was just like amazing. So I know good things don't always last forever. Okay, you gotta go through something, and 2018 definitely showed me that. Okay, so I'm just like, I'm not even impressed. Her birthday's in a couple weeks. We were supposed to go to Miami for her birthday. We're not in a situation with everything that's happening. It's not going to happen. So our plan is to get everything back in order. Pretty much just get shit going. So next year we won't party twice. for the birthday. I don't care even if I'm turning 31. Guess what? I'm turning 30 and 31. Okay. So, but yeah, I might do something though. Hey. Uh, is that Chelsea Arnold? You're right. You are a good person. Thank you, honey. Oh, I love y'all so much. Y'all are so positive. Y'all are. You know, and I know a lot of people going through things themselves and they look at our videos, you know, for comfort, you know, and to help with certain situations and your anxiety or whatever else. But, you know, I'm a real life person. I go through real life shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I can't put my feelings and what's going on with me to the side to post videos all the time. That's not gonna happen. And I'm damn sure not gonna get on here and be anything less than who I am, you know. You're right, Linda. I lost my husband. Oh, Deborah. I'm so sorry. Thank you, Nicole. Yes, that things happen. I've sat there and I saw a 3-year-old princess. We've been saying the same thing. You know, it's unbelievable. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like when situations start happening, I swear to God, it's like everything will start coming out of nowhere. We got a new truck. You know what I'm saying? How a 3-month old new truck, the battery go dead. You know, so my wife couldn't do her Uber, her second. Like it just was like I mean, as the situation, then her phone get deactivated. You know, people playing on. I'm like, yo, this can't be real. You know, it can't be real. It's no way. Y'all so awesome. And I love that y'all interact with each other. I so love that. Oh my God. All right. So where the questions at? What y'all want to know? Ask away. Y'all know I'm an open book. Our last live was lit, okay? If y'all didn't see the last live, if y'all weren't in the last live, you need to go back and check that out. We were here for about an hour or so, and it was lit. Okay, Nicole, right? It was on point. Your accent is so pretty. Ariana. Nah. Is that Naja? Is that how you say your first name? Tashona, what do you mean as far as any relationship advice? As far as what? Because I have a lot of relationship advice. I had to root. Yes, Jane. Yes. So you pretty much cleanse house. You pretty much cleanse house. Sometimes you have to do that to get the bad spirits out. But I didn't have any bad spirits around me. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's always just me, my wife, and my son. Okay, so I said it right. Good. Yay. I watched it afterwards though. Did Shay go to rehab? Yes, sure. I just gave an update. She's been there for 2 weeks. She's doing good. Yes, Chelsea, I did. I did go to college. As far as patience, Tashana, okay, relationship advice. Um, this is coming from somebody that I've had about 3 real relationships, maybe 6, 7 relationships in total in my whole entire life. Um, as far as the patience, what do you mean? Like with a situation, like if somebody's not doing something that you like, or what? You got to be more specific so I can answer that. Um, because with patience, with me, um, my wife has never been in a real lesbian relationship. I am her first real lesbian relationship, and the very first serious one. So it's a lot of things that my wife is not used to. And I've been really patient with, you know, I ain't gonna lie, it's been times where I'd be like, I expect more from her, but I shouldn't because this is all new to her. So at one point in time, I was snapping her like, "You should already know this," and da 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 da. You know what I'm saying? And I really had to like fall back from that. Like she might not, you know, stop expecting more from her because that might be what you do or you want to happen, but she's not used to it. So I slip sometimes. I ain't even gonna lie to you, but um But you gotta tell me the situation so I can talk as far as speak on your patience or protect you and your kids. Absolutely, Jane. Absolutely. Girl, you got this. You will come out on top. Always, Diane. Always. Always. Um let's see. People think relationships are easy. You gonna argue, be forgiving, be willing to see other people's point, slow to speak and react. Okay, Jane, that's a good point. All right, let me touch on that. In the beginning of me and my wife's relationship, it was amazing. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. It was amazing. She had me feeling like the best girl in the world. Oh my god, like I was the only one. Like it was just a whole day, and it wasn't even what she was doing. It was like she didn't buy me anything. You know what I'm saying? It was just how she was making me feel. Like, and then on top of that, her family, like, and her friends. Oh, you finally got somebody that it just was all good. Like you finally found somebody you deserve. This, that, and the third. And then I don't know what happened. It was like a 360 out of nowhere. Things just started coming up. And it was like, well, what the fuck is going on? Nobody ever cheated. None of that. It was just like bad communication. Oh my god, our communication. When situations start happening, after all this time, it was like, yo, what the fuck is really going on? Like, why are we clashing so much? We never really had any situation where we had to really communicate or whatever. And then when it very first started, we didn't talk. It was like I instantly shut the fuck down. Like I'm just like I'm over it because you should already know. I shouldn't have to explain myself. Blah 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 blah. Like it was bad. And then she's a person that wears her feelings. So if she's bothered, she's gonna show it. So it just I don't know. Sometimes her whole everything be like nasty, and then me, I'm stubborn, so they be like, well, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like and we just but she gotta have that patience. I swear to God, you gotta have that patience. And that whole communication thing is key. It's definitely key. As we done been to a situation, a couple of them where it's like, here, take your ring back, and that's it. We see Superman and forget they are also Clark Kent. Exactly. Um, yes, I've dated one guy in my whole entire life, which is my stepfather. Um, it was high school. He was my high school sweetheart. Um, I still had a girlfriend. That was the crazy thing. And I know at one point in time we were very much in love. We were in love. Oh my God. He was the head football player and I was the head cheerleader. And then I was in ROTC. It was just this perfect high school movie type thing going on. And I still had a girlfriend. The only reason why, I'm not going to say the only reason why I dated him, but for me, I felt like I was already into girls in middle school and I've already liked girls or whatever case. We had girlfriends, dry hump. Never had sex. Was dry humping, so I thought I was doing this shit. And it was like I gotta date a guy because I have to know if this is just a phase or this is just something that it's really me. So I dated him and we were okay for the first year or so, 2 years, and then after that, it was like I don't know. We just couldn't. We couldn't. I love him to death, but I was so into women. So it was not a phase. So yes, I dated one guy, had sex with that one guy, and that was it. I missed one of the questions. Somebody asked, Chelsea asked, did I go to college? Yes, I did go to college, honey. I went to, excuse me, I went to University of Phoenix. I thought I explained that to you guys, though. So I'm criminal justice, and I went to CCBC, which is out here for mortuary science. Let's see. When you have unconditional love for each other. Y'all can argue, but then y'all will make it up. Okay, that's a perfect thing to say, Miss Verde. My thing is there is no such thing as a perfect relationship. Now, in y'all eyes, y'all can be as perfect as y'all want to. Can't nobody tell you nothing. However, situations like for instance, like we talked last time, these whole YouTube couple, everybody couple, all goals, whatever, that shit is so phony. You are not going to be perfect 24/7, and you're damn sure not going to get on the camera and make it seem like for years your relationship is perfect, and then here we go, a year or so down the line, then all these couples have these breakups, and then they with somebody else. They were never fucking perfect couples. Okay, so it's no such thing as a perfect couple. Okay, so every relationship goes through something. Now it's just it determines the both of y'all how your relationship is gonna turn out, the income and outcome of your relationship. Period. What was the other question? So my boyfriend and I don't live in the same state, and every day I would ask him to call or FaceTime, but he would forget all the time. At first, I would let it go. Okay, Tashana. Now, with that, how far is I've never did a long distance relationship because to me, I'm a hands on affectionate type person. So if you million miles away, even shit 50 miles away, that's the issue because I want to hug you, I want to hold you, I want to lay down with you, I want to go out with you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just have to be near you. So if it was pushed to that point where okay, he was around and then he went off to college or whatever the case may be, so y'all don't see each other, y'all ask each other to FaceTime each other. How long y'all been together? How long has that been? Cause that, I mean, why if y'all really love each other, why is he not? You shouldn't have to ask him to FaceTime you. That should be something that he should be doing, on the regular. Like, especially if y'all really loving each other. Let's see. They don't absolutely Diane. But now it bothers me a lot. I get that he is antisocial but does have to be. And you're right, Tashana, he should not be antisocial, but my wife is antisocial. Okay? I deal with an antisocial person as well. But she will call me 20 minutes every every 30 minutes. So no, but my wife will call me all day long, video chat me all day long. I'm like, damn, we lit together. I just dropped you off. Like, so that's something y'all really, it's not even on the patience. That's something y'all need to talk out because if that's really bothering you and he's not willing to change, he should not be antisocial with his girlfriend. That's not even an option, period. But if that's something that's really bothering you, you need to call him right now, get off this live and go call him. And y'all need to talk like, I feel some type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I shouldn't have to ask you to communicate with me, to talk to me, to see me. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need to have that conversation, baby, because it's nothing that me or anybody could say. That's something seriously that y'all have to work out. For me, I wouldn't be able to do it. I mean, because then my mind will start going, why won't you FaceTime me? Why don't you talk to me? Who were you talking to in another state? Who are you? You know what I'm saying? Like, the edge just keep going and keep going and keep going. So, what's the next one? Oh, sorry, y'all. Turned the camera around. It was an accident. Not many can. I've been in a long distance relationship. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's a stage. Oh, it's only been a month. Okay. We had to visit. We had to talk regularly. If you feel something wrong, listen to your intuition. Exactly. That's what I just said, Jane. That's exactly what I just said. But it's only been a month. You know what I'm saying? So it's very fresh for them. Very fresh for them. Very fresh. So I mean that you gotta determine that, babe. Like, yeah, that's something y'all really have to talk. Hey, Tammy. Yeah, I'm glad you got through. I did my hair. Come on now, we already established this. I got a video where I posted it. I braid my hair. It's a little fuzzy right now. Gotta put some oil in it. But I braided my hair. I don't miss the beginning stages. Who Lord many moons ago. Jane is hilarious to me. Oh my god. Hilarious. The honeymoon stage, I think me and my wife had our honeymoon stage up until a couple months ago. And I'm telling you, when you come off that honeymoon stage, Lord, that should have hit you so hard. But I noticed and I told to her, that just was a test. Like, all right, so now all the cute stuff is over. Now it's time for real life to kick in. So how y'all gonna take it? You feel me? So that's pretty much how I took it. Um, what's the next question, y'all? Oh, I did see somebody asking. Oh no, it might have been another live. Somebody asked me about my wedding and are they? What am I doing? Okay, so we're still planning the wedding. When situations happen, pushed it back. We're supposed to get married next year, but it might not happen next year because I don't want to do no courthouse wedding. It's my first wedding, my first time getting married, my first and only. So I'm going to do it right. So if it's not time right now, it's not time. So I don't like when people are like, oh well, I don't have the money right now, so I'm gonna just do a courthouse wedding. No, me and my wife both deserve to have beautiful weddings. It's our first time, so I'm not pushing I don't like nobody that do it, but for me and my wife, no, we're gonna do it the right way. So even if it's 2 years from now, it's gonna happen. But I want to be there's some water. I do know that one. And y'all know my wedding colors is pink. Got pink, purple, and blue. Y'all gotta see how that work out. It's gonna be pretty though. Yes, princess, I'm the same way. Love the same things. I was married to two different men. Oh no. I have a best friend. She oh my gosh, she was in an abusive relationship. He took her to a whole nother state away from everybody. Everybody. Tiana Taylor says threesomes are necessary to keep the spice. Thoughts? Um That's a good question, Jane. She says Tiana Taylor says threesomes are necessary to keep the spice. Thoughts? That's not true. Now, it does if that's something that you and your significant other is into. Yeah, have fun. But as far as keeping the spice, fuck no. That no. Sometimes it can be a win and a lose situation with that because then you got sometimes with the whole threesome, your partner get jealous. That person in the middle will fall in love with one of the. It will turn into a messy ass situation. And then if y'all are mature enough, and for sure in your household, it can be a fun thing, a very fun thing. But as far as spicing it up, that's something that y'all have to do. So I don't think to keep the spice. No, a threesome will not keep the spice. It'll add to it. It'll make it nice. It'll make it sexy for that. For that one time that y'all do it. But no, not to keep it. The other day, I snapped at him and told him how I felt, and I was never going to ask him to call me again. But see, Tashana, you shouldn't have to ask him to call you again. That's the thing. You shouldn't have to ask your boyfriend or girlfriend or whatever to call you at all. At all. Oh, Diane, I'm sorry. I'm sorry you went through that. I'm not with the sharing. I feel you. For me, I don't mind. Hey, you get a clean female and she's not disrespectful when she don't have no intentions on coming in trying to break up the happy home or whatever. Shit, I'm all for a fun time. Yep. Don't put more in than you were given. That's so true. We do that, especially when for women and when we fall in love with somebody. We give more than what we are given. I've always did that. I've always, and that's how I messed up in a lot of my relationships, a lot of them, because I noticed that I was so into these people that I was just doing things to keep me happy. They weren't keeping me happy. I was doing things, so I was overlooking the fucked up situation that was right in front of me, that was presented right in front of me. And we do that, like, we and it's sad because for women, when we are in fucked up relationships, sometimes in the beginning we don't even see it. We be so consumed with loving this person and just especially if we was already going through something, so we just, everything that we put in and we do it, it just blocks the original issue. Like, some people don't even deserve our love. You feel what I'm saying? And like, we'll rock it out. Like, where my questions at? Where the questions at? Oh, for all my new people, welcome to my royal family. This is the best family ever. I'm trying to tell y'all. Like, it ain't gonna get no better than this, newbies, okay? So y'all joined the right family. So welcome to our family. Although I do scratch videos, I do other videos, I vlog, I talk to my family. Like, it gotta be different, Try to spice it up. Try to do it different. And I love to interact with you guys. Always. So, welcome. Where the questions at? Oh, I go to the bar tonight, y'all. I work at the bar. Nicole, come on out tonight. Anybody else got some questions? We've been on here only 32 minutes. Last time, once we hit 32 minutes, I mean, this thing was jumping off. It was like 30 people in here or more. Then it jumped all the way up. I mean, we was live. What are the questions at, y'all? I'm such a laid back, go with the flow, but letting the wrong things be okay. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Dan. So, my birthday is tomorrow. Cheryl, I am a bounty hunter. Um, I did not, that's not what I wanted to do initially. When I went to school for criminal justice, I wanted to be a detective. Once I did my internship and all that, they told me I would be picked up. They pretty much sold me a dream. So, of course, that wasn't the case when I got out. And then I found out I had to be a cop for 2 years. A cop is not what I wanted to be. So then I started doing security with some guys that had worked with my uncle that passed, because he was a CO and he was in the service. So I got with the guy, and the a couple of them were like special police, secret service. They were up in the food chain. And the guys that I particularly worked with were like special police and then the bounty hunter. So I was like, oh, that's when I got my knowledge on it or whatever. And I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, I want to do that or whatever. And he was just telling me like, well, if you get certified for this, you can't be a cop within the first 2 years or whatever. It's like it's a conflict of interest, because cops need, search warrants. They got to get approved by the judge to go do something. We don't. So it was just like we don't have a jurisdiction. We can do whatever. Boom, boom, boom. So okay, cool. I'm like, oh, I want to go kick at somebody's fucking door, beat shit out. Like, I was like, I want, you know what? Okay, so I'm gonna do it because then I wanted to be a detective and I wanted to go to New York and Suffolk County because they make more money. So I just had it all planned out. So I was kind of upset with myself when things fell short. And I'm just like, Okay, and then I was with somebody that was very abusive. And then when I was trying to leave her on several occasions, it was just like, oh, you're not gonna leave me peacefully, whatever, whatever. So she started doing like little shit to get me locked up. Just calling, making false reports and lying and whatever else. So in Baltimore City, this is how it works so crazy. So in Baltimore City, even if you're innocent, you're guilty. So instead of them pulling out a court date to see what happened, Baltimore City will come and put a warrant out for your ass to lock you up, even if you're innocent. So she did that shit for a while. And, you know, being a detective, whatever else, you could not have any. I mean, you got cops that have clearly records or whatever, but you can't have certain stuff on your record in order to be a cop. Like it was just, I went through a lot, y'all. When I tell you I went through a lot, I went through a lot. So I'm like, you know what? Being a bounty hunter is more, you know, it's under the sheet. Like, you know, you just answer to that one person and then the insurance company from the government, and that's just it. You know, you don't have to go through all the physical. Well, you do have to go through the physical part to the agility test or whatever to get certified. But it was just like I had to get out of that situation. It was so poisonous, like so toxic. So yeah, that's what I did. Why you say Lord? Do you want any more kids in the future? I do. We actually always talk about it. She's gonna have one, and I'm gonna have one. So all together, I want to. At first, I kept saying I wanted like 5, 6 kids, but realistically, I just take 2 more. 3 is fine. What inspires you to join law enforcement? Oh, I just told you. Hey, I'm telling it. What's up, baby? Um, I've always had the background of like all my family were in like the service or whatever else. That's not what I initially wanted to be. I did not want to be in law enforcement at first. I actually went to school for mortuary science. I wanted to be a mortician. But then my uncle, because my uncle had his own funeral home, all that in North Carolina, and I was supposed to take over the business. When he passed away, I kind of like lost my inspiration, so I just let it go. Um, and then I wanted to work with children. I wanted to work for CPS actually because I wanted to be the one to come in and take your kids. Um, because our system is so jacked up. Like you'll really take somebody kids if they um discipline their kids, like not over killing it, but you know, like being a real parent, like so your child won't fall short. But then, and I'm speaking on experience, you have females that prostitute with their kids, put their kids in dangerous situations, might have got touched, burn your kid, throw your kid down some steps. A lot, mother and father, okay, and then CPU call CPS, they don't even do nothing. So the parents that are actually doing something and good parents, but because somebody call or whatever, or they feel like you're not a good parent because you discipline your child, you're ready to take somebody's kids. No, take the girl kids that's fucking hurting her child. You don't know whether or not this bitch gonna kill her child or not. The system, CPS system, is so horrible. So I was like, that's what I wanted to do. But then that was just like, okay. Noticing that it was ran on like a lot of messed up people, and what you want to do, and it's so crazy because what you want to do to change your life, like you can't just walk in and just overdo somebody's company or how they've been doing things, you know. So if I want to keep my job, can't do that. We just had a cop shot trying to serve a warrant on someone that missed. That's crazy. Yeah, yeah, they killing these cops out here. That's another reason why I said I did not want to be a cop. I don't want to be a cop. It's so crooked. Yeah, his court appearance and the cop had to kill that. What? The cop had to kill a person. It happened last night here in Ohio. That kind of sound like the Korean gang situation that happened out here. So crazy because I was over there. Um, and now that this is what's sad, and it's probably gonna piss some people off, but I don't care. A lot of times with these warrants, a lot of people like out here with that situation, Like with her, they said that she had a warrant. She never had a warrant, but she had a lawsuit with Baltimore County, Baltimore City, one of them. She was about to sue them because they did some unlawful stuff, and then they turned around and killed that girl. Like, it's horrible. As I said, I just don't want to be a cop, yo, because it's so crooked, so crooked. Okay, Tammy asks, how do I feel about a YouTuber is putting up a GoFundMe page to pay for a camera to vlog? Um, y'all already know how I feel. That shit is fucked up to me. I don't know who you're speaking of, Tammy, but I just feel like that shit is trifling. A GoFundMe, like this is the problem. Like I know people that do GoFundMe's when there's a health issue going on or whatever else, but something, okay, granted, like I just feel like if you're already monetized and you're already getting paid for your subscribers for your YouTube, you should not be asking people for extra money to pay for a camera. Take that money that you didn't already invested in all these people and go buy your own camera or use your phone. Like, really? I'm so against that. That whole GoFundMe. Now, if you got PO box and people want to send you a check or send you money, all right. But to put up a GoFundMe, that's wrong. What's up, 3-year-old? You missed my shout out to you. So now I'm mad. I don't want to talk to you, 3-year-old flake princess. So get off my life. I'm about to boot you out. Ah! No, I'm telling it. Don't say hi to her. She's gone. She's gone. Oh, there you got to catch up. This person had been in jail so many times for beating several people almost to death. That's sad, Diane. That's really sad. Will Cameron was killed. Yeah, Nicole, I was there. Listen, I was on my way to work. I actually walked this day. The police, I grabbed this old lady because they were like running up on the curb on Liberty Road. You know how Liberty Road is going down towards Courage Hill or whatever. So they were running. Had I not pulled the lady, this old lady, they would have hit her. The Amar police was right up on the curb. You would have thought some stuff had happened, like, and that whole situation was messed up. I spoke on it when it happened or whatever, as far as like their story was so crooked or whatever. I know I probably get bashed for this, but it's the truth. Like and standing out there, and I was so upset that her neighbors didn't speak on it because it was so messed up. So we out there, whatever, and they got sharpshooters. They telling everybody that she and they making peanut butter and jelly sandwiches while she holding her. First of all, her son was like 5'4". So they like, yeah, she holding her son on her hip or whatever. They had already the guy had already took her and the him and the daughter out there. Now that's who they quote unquote was supposed to be coming there for. The rental office gives them a key to go serve a warrant. So when they do that, when do y'all give up the key to go serve a warrant? So if y'all had the key, y'all went there. Why y'all had to do all that extra stuff? Like it wasn't mass sharpshooters in the little trees or whatever. But this the kicker. Right before this girl got killed, they was out there for hours. Turn around and say, "I need y'all to evacuate." So how do y'all know she about to start shooting? And y'all telling everybody they need to go in their house or whatever the case might be. Now the kicker was, they had to evacuate the house, right? It was a guy still in the building in the his house was like his apartment was like right next door to hers, and they were set up in there with the cameras and all that other stuff. That guy said he wasn't gonna take his daughter out of there because she was sick. He wasn't standing no heat. If they was not gonna provide a hotel, he wasn't taking his daughter out there. So when all that stuff went on, that guy and his daughter was still in that building. I talked to the guy maybe a week after the situation happened, because with all the shooting that happened and him and his daughter is still in there, that shit was wrong. Okay, so of course, he said that they paid him or whatever else. Of course, they want you to keep your mouth shut. But the whole situation was jacked up because before they shot off at that girl and they claimed that she shot first, they made everybody evacuate. Everybody. How y'all know she gonna start shooting for y'all to tell everybody to go in? So, whatever. But anyway, her mom was up there trying to get down there to talk to her. Like, Jesus, it was bad. But I mean, in a situation like that, if y'all coming to serve a warrant, why are y'all guns drawn? All this over a warrant? That's because she had that lawsuit with Baltimore County. Like, y'all gotta be careful out here with the situations that's going on. Try not to deal with nobody that's going to put you in situations. Try not to, try to stand clear of all that because this shit is sad. Yeah, okay, so that's the thing. So her son was sitting right there. They was sitting right there, whatever. Now, when they brought him out, they had him covered. They that I don't know how it had. I don't know if she was on the couch or whatever. But when they brought the baby out, they had a blanket on his head or whatever. But he had a clean shirt on, but he had blood on his arm and stuff. So how his shirt and stuff clean? I ain't even gonna get into that. Like that whole situation was fucked up. It was all crooked as hell, all wrong, all wrong. Exactly. She went to something like that. Like I really don't feel like any of us that do YouTube. I mean, a GoFundMe. This is why people be so on edge to send people money for GoFundMe's for serious situations because stuff like that. That's not what a GoFundMe is for. Like, if you need help getting this, a camera or any equipment or whatever, I just feel like certain people making a certain amount of money on YouTube as is. You don't need nobody to go fund you nothing. Like, until you can afford to get something that you like I don't know. Okay. And I hope your weekend is great and productive, sweetie. I'm enjoying this so much. I'll be sure to catch up. Okay. Love you. Off the set subjects. Hey, Julie, what's up? Y'all just keep coming on ahead. Keep coming. Keep coming, family. All right, so where the rest of these questions at? What y'all want to know? What else y'all want to know? Oh, Nicole, you coming out tonight? You in Maryland. But anybody that's in Maryland, you should come out tonight. I bought some tonight. Come on, y'all. Cause I'm about to hop off in here and get my day started. Nicole, listen. I just got your text message. I already know. But I'm trying to listen. I just got back on here. Y'all, listen. Y'all be trying to make me cut up. I just got back on here. Y'all just, y'all are something else. Y'all know that? I knew exactly who she was talking about. I'm telling it. I did. I do. I actually wanted to move to New York. Um, but now it's not just me. I have to see what my wife wants to do or whatever. So as I said, situations had got so messed up because we own property in Virginia as well, own a condo out there. And with all this happening, like my wife couldn't hold down everything by herself. You feel me? So if you don't know, a lot of other people know, we own the house that we live in. We don't run it, we own it. We pay a mortgage. And then the condo in Virginia has a mortgage as well, on top of all the other bills. So even if we wanted to, we were going to try to stay, because you could turn that condo, that timeshare property, into your own. We could have lived out Virginia. I always wanted to have a game plan. And we had everything situated. And like that's why I said, when situations happen, things just start coming and coming and coming, and it just makes situations just like worse. Like, so we working on that, trying to get that back in order. But yes, I do see me living somewhere in another state. Tashana, what am I doing tomorrow? Nothing. Nothing. Tomorrow's Saturday, so probably doing their hair. You know, her birthday coming up, and then my son about to go back to school. So cooking Sunday dinner. I want to go to church, but I think my wife works tomorrow. So, any other questions? I'm waiting on y'all. Oh. It's crazy. Are you going to do challenges? Yes. Yes, Tashana, we are. We are. We actually got a couple. Listen, I'm gonna tell y'all. I was gonna I was, cause y'all know she get on she has it on her phone. Like whenever I do something, she gets notified. So listen, I was gonna take it off her phone, right? And I was gonna do the what's that? The breakup and the lyric, but I was like, nah, cause we we already, I ain't gonna say we fight like people off the streets, but my wife is so passive. That's that Virgo in her. So I don't want her to start crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, we play a lot. Like, we already play too damn much anyway. But it's like when stuff like that is very sensitive to her. Like I told y'all, like situations happen, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna pack up and I'm gonna fucking go. And she broke down, and I just don't want that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, it's not funny. And I wouldn't ever record my wife breaking down like that. Over a joke or whatever. So I was like, we're gonna have to find some other challenges and games to do. So yes, we are. We're gonna do that nasty ass food one that everybody that truth or dare. That's why I need y'all to send me the days and stuff so we can get it together. Thank you. I just got them done Thursday. I think it was Thursday. I'm a Thursday. Oh, 3-year-old Flake Princess. Thank you, honey. You're pretty too. I'm a Sage, and I always end up with Virgo. She's my very first Virgo. For whatever reason, I've always dated Scorpios. Scorpios always follow me. And it's horrible. A Sage and a Scorpio do not mix. I love the lyric prank. I'm gonna try to do it. I was actually gonna prank my son. That's who I was gonna start the prank. I was gonna prank my son. They killed her. Period. Nicole, right? She is. She's in a better place. It's sad that she's not here with her kids, but it's fucked up. But no more emotional stuff. I don't want to talk about emotional stuff. What kind of challenges y'all want to see? Like, everybody keep asking, are we gonna do them? I need to know which ones y'all want to see. Like, I don't mind doing the lyric one. I don't mind doing the truth or dare. A lot of people ask me about the truth or dare. What's up, Amanda? Miss you too, honey. But I need some stuff. Y'all gotta give me the truth and the dares. Like, as long as they ain't nothing crazy, like I dare you to fucking run outside in the street and fucking get hit by a car. Like, people ask for weird shit. All right, Jane, you have a beautiful weekend, honey. I did. I have a ton of brothers and sisters on my father's side. And it's just me and my little sister on my mother's side. Thank you. Thank you, Amanda. So, Julie, all the time. All the time. I can't be nothing less than real. I can't. Anything fake, it makes me itch. I'm allergic. But yeah, I do. I have like 3 different brothers. None of us are close. Clearly, none of us are close. We used to talk all the time. Um, they are all in different states. So we don't even know if they really my dad kids or not. You know what I'm saying? That's it. One minute he said he hits, and the next minute he be like, "Oh, they my damn kids." Like I don't even have a relationship to my father. With my father, my mother's sperm donor. Um, yeah, so anything. I'm waiting on y'all. Now y'all can say and ask so many questions when it's just on videos. Then we on live and y'all just quiet. What's up with that? Where my questions at? I'm gonna get over here. I'm so upset with y'all. But you know what? I can offer congrats on the 2K. Yes, thanks, Tammy. We finally reached 2K. Now, I've been talking to a couple people, who have YouTube channels or whatever. And we was just talking about that. The ones that are real and offer, advice and like really talk to y'all, whatever else. Like we come up short, but nobody's upset. You feel me? Like we talked about, nobody's upset, and it's not a competition. But it's like people hop on out of nowhere. Like I mean, I done seen hella videos, scratch videos, and then these motherfuckers up at like 5K and shit. Like off of like 3 videos, me like, well, where the hell you come from? Like, but like we said, I love the 2K that we have because y'all actually talk to us and we talk to y'all, and it's really on like some family type stuff. Like a lot of people really be concerned, so I'll deal with that with my 2K and I have a bunch of fucking strangers that I don't even talk to, you know what I'm saying? Because when the shit runs short, guess what? You got commercials now. Yeah, I know. I'm just trying to wait till that first check hit so I can inbox or hit everybody up like, oh, Tammy, Yolanda, Nicole, a couple of y'all, give me your address so I can send y'all these checks, these little cards, y'all little money. But it takes a little time for it to accumulate when it first start happening or whatever. So that's all I'm waiting for, y'all. This first check is yours. I already said it. So I ain't even tripping off of it. Do the wing challenge. What is that? Oh, that spicy wing. Let me explain something. I have Spanish in my blood. I will eat a bottle of hot sauce. I eat wasabi like it's food, like regular food. I can't. That's pointless because I like hot food. So I'm gonna win that automatically. So that should be boring. Like, she's sitting there eating that hot ass wing. Like, stuff like that doesn't bother me. I'm silly, and why the hell you ain't text me good morning? Do the nugget challenge. What's that? Listen, people be asking me to do stuff I ain't even or ever heard of it. What is that? What's the nugget challenge? You going to identity? Ugh, can't go to identity, Nicole. Come to the bar where I work at tonight. Chelsea, you are truly amazing and funny. Your laugh kills me, Deborah. Clothing haul. Oh my God, listen. I can do a clothing haul. I have so many clothes, so many shoes that I still have tags in the clothes that I don't even even worn them. That's cool. I can do that for y'all. Christian talk relaxes me. Oh, thank you, Julie. Have an amazing and wonderful and blessed weekend, sweetie. What's your email? My email is hollywoodharris88 at gmail.com. Come on, it's for every video. I mean, every description box. Tammy, stop playing with me. Because I know you in Maryland. And we going to fight. Oh, somebody asked me just to give y'all a rundown of my life. I'm going to do that and then I'm off here. I'm going to sum it up. Because, listen, I could write a book. I've been through a lot. My grandpa was my best friend. My grandma was my best friend. I was raised with my little sister. My mother was my best friend. I came from a household where, your siblings got treated better than you. You know what I'm saying? So you grew up a little bit faster, whatever the case may be. Um, my life was never perfect. I don't want anybody to feel like or think, okay, she must have no. I had a very, very messed up lifestyle. Not lifestyle, but um I had a lot happen to me as a young child, and then um I did a lot of time in juvie, back and forth. Not that I did anything, but it's a messed up situation. Um, so I pretty much had to grow up young and get myself together, and do for me. And then I decided I got with somebody at a young age. And me and her were together, and we wanted to have my son. And I should have known better because she already had a child that she wasn't take care of. So but at the time I was only 19, I wasn't thinking of that. I was so in love. So I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna give you your boy, I'm gonna give you your child. My son was a twin. I lost my little girl. Um, she was a Scorpio, she was a cheater. And yeah, so she kept leaving me and my son in the house or whatever the case may be. So had to let that go. But I grew up very young, teaching myself. And after I had my son, me and my mother's relationship started to get a little bit better. It wasn't until me and my wife got together that me and my mother got a lot better. I've always felt like my mother was homophobic, period. Like, always. So I didn't have that love. And then my grandfather was sick, so I couldn't really, he had a stroke, so he couldn't really talk. So I really couldn't, say have real conversations with him as I would growing up. I was his favorite grandchild out of like 19. I do have a book to write. I do. Um, I'm also a woman who was molested as a child by somebody in my family. Um, and I know a lot of people with that same story, either strung out on drugs or, in jail right now. At a young age, I went through that. I felt like something was wrong with them, and it might be something wrong with me. I felt it, and I think I acted on it a couple times, like it's only happening to me. Why is it only happening to me? So I just started lashing out, and just doing dumb shit. But then I got it together before I got too old, and I'm like, you know what? They're sick, not me. You know what I'm saying? So I didn't let it break me. I didn't kill myself, or I didn't turn to drugs or alcohol or whatever the case might be. Um, yeah. So I know if I do write this book, y'all better get it. And I wouldn't even sell it. I wouldn't even sell it. Sometimes you just gotta share your story, you know what I'm saying? Because you don't know how much you helping out the next person. And I've always said that. My life is definitely a story. I've had some crazy stories, but in the ending, it's like a beautiful love story. Like my wife was my princess. And came on her white horse and saved me, kind of thing. Like, so. Oh, you're only 2 years older than my oldest daughter. You ain't. I love hanging around my girl, just so lovable. Oh, Deborah. See, I'm telling you, if I could hang out with my mother like that, I would. You know what I'm saying? Like, just to go out, have fun. I ain't talking about going to the club and doing all that. Like, I never had that. You know what I'm saying? That motherly love type thing. But, you know, someone needs to hear it. Of course, I'm telling it. Of course. It don't made you who you are. Life isn't perfect for anyone, and it makes you stronger. You seem very grounded and lovely. Oh, thank you, Julie. You need your own TV show. Ah, I did. I definitely did. You wanna know what's crazy? I modeled professionally and did TV and print. My agent is in New York. I still have an agent, but I would not do it because I gained weight. I gained over 280 pounds because I got pregnant with twins, and that weight is so hard. Everybody always, oh, I had a baby, and it's when you get pregnant with twins, after you were only 185 pounds damn near all your life, and then when you turn around and have twins, I went back to work. in like a week. I never even took the 3 months off to heal. I've always worked, you know. So I never lost that weight. Like, and that this is why I suffer from the back. Still like small, but I never got off that excess baby fat. Although it's a couple years away, I never got rid of it. So it just fat. So it'll be harder for me to lose weight than any other person. I'll tell you that one. My weight goes up and down, up and down, up and down. But yeah, I do need my own TV show because I didn't have one hell of a life. One hell of a life. And you didn't let it all make you better. You have a beautiful soul inside and out. Oh, thank you. I still give you money even if the book's free. No, I would never take anybody's money. I wouldn't, especially not for my book. Like until it get like, hey, up here, like, yeah, you guys sell it type thing. Like, I just want my story to be told. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm sitting here looking at all these kids that's committing suicide from being bullied. And I was bullied. I was bullied because I looked different. At the time, coming into Baltimore County at the age I was, to the eye, I looked like a black girl, but I was mixed. I had really, really long, pretty hair. And at the time, the girls you were in school, they were either black or white or all Hispanic, or it was never a mix. It was maybe like me and like one or two other people. And then it was like, okay, well, she real light with real light eyes. My eyes turn, sometimes they green, sometimes I'll have a gray. I do have a green outline around the hazel part. So I just look different. And then when you got really, really long curly hair, my mother, up until I was still in fifth grade wearing ponytails, bow knockers, and all that. And the girls were kind of like fast or whatever. Like, I had their hair flat on and whatever else. So I used to I got bullied. I got bullied really bad. So it's kind of hurtful to see the kids. It's so many kids committing suicide from being bullied. And my thing is like, it's hard, when you're in school for you to be a kid, but like, what happens to you running to your parents? You know what I'm saying? Like, to your friends. I got bullied all the way up until like sixth grade. So be more careful, part two. Right, Nicole. But no, that is it's heartbreaking because I don't think I ever wanted to commit suicide when I got bullied. I think I wanted to kill him, kinda. I got bullied by a boy. Okay, I got bullied by one girl. She tried to cut my hair, a little bald bitch. Like it was a mess. But I never. I think I just wanted my cousins, my older cousins, to like handle these people, whatever. Like mine was bad. Like the guy took my ponytail, and it's crazy because as we got older, we laughed about it, whatever. But it's like I had like as long as these braids, my hair was not this long, probably like right here, so it was long. And he took my bun out and held my ponytail and was like, because he wanted to talk to me and I wouldn't talk to him. So after I kept like declining him, like we fucking 10. What do I know about a relationship? Like I was a geek, you know what I'm saying? He took my ponytail and was like, "Hey y'all, look, I'm walking Ralphie the dog. This is my dog." Da da da. Like everybody would laugh. Like this shit was heartbreaking. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been through a lot. And I definitely was bullied. I was bullied because I wouldn't talk to him. And I looked different, and I was the new girl, So, but I tell you one thing, ask these motherfuckers coming out of high school. Ask them now, because everybody be like, you still the same you? I started beating bitches. Yeah, okay, y'all want to bully me? Okay, got old enough, I started beating the fuck out of people. Oh, my homegirl was being bullied, I started beating ass. If you was a bully, I was fucking you up off a GP. And I'm not gonna say that's how I got my name, but it kind of is because I've always, and it's crazy because been, like I said, in high school, I was the head cheerleader, this, the second, and third, RTC. You know how people get, popular off of that? I would not hang out. I wouldn't sit with the popular girls. I wouldn't do none of that. I would befriend the little girl who was less fortunate. Okay, if you didn't have nothing, that's who my friends were. I wanted to be your friend. Why? Because I'm gonna take you under my wing, and we're gonna do this together. We're gonna get through this together. That's how I've always been. I've had people that were mentally challenged, and just people that deserve friendships that people overlook. So if you were being bullied, or I was beating their ass for you, like that's pretty much what it turned into. So people's like, oh, don't mess with that person because she gonna fuck you up. So, but oh no. Okay. I was bullied from elementary to high school for the way I looked, and I was sick a lot throughout school. I miss like this, and I got bullied for that. Oh, so Shauna, I'm so sorry, baby. Parents really have to teach their children not to bully. I wanted to commit suicide in fifth grade. You take that stuff with you. Yeah, you do. You do. You do. Deborah, you're absolutely right. And a lot of people fail to realize a lot of issues start at home. It starts at home because if you have an outlet when you're going through something, even if you're bullied in school, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just school. You see these people 5 days out of a week for a couple hours. If you really have an outlet, like, you'll be all right. And like I said, it falls on the parents because the people that's bullied and before they go through the whole suicidal thing, they show signs. So, and then the parents get on TV and be like, oh, I don't know what happened. She went come talk to me, baby. Your daughter ain't been eating, she ain't been sleeping, she ain't been the same. You telling me you couldn't see that? Like, I'm telling you, as a parent, my son be like, oh yeah, somebody called me fat. Who called you? Listen, I'll smack the shit out somebody's child over my child, okay? And I know people like, oh, that's wrong. No, fuck that, because my child will never. I wish my son would come to me and tell me he want to hurt himself because somebody bully him. What you mean? You want to hurt yourself? No, nigga, you about to go hurt that motherfucker. Like, I wouldn't have my son out there fighting. I'm just saying, y'all. I don't want people like, oh no, she about to make her son a thug. And my son is a mama's boy. He stays up under me and my wife all the time. All the time. But I'm just saying, like, I love my son so much. You know what I'm saying? Like, and no. And people they be trying to come because he's a big boy. He's big, he's stocky, and he's tall. You feel me? But my son is so cute. Like, all little girls want him, but he's like, oh no, I'm a gamer. He got this little thing, and he be like, he text somebody babe and be like, babe, I love you. Like, he's so cute, but I'm not that bullying shit. Nah, like these parents, like, mm-mm. I told my daughter I fight 5-year-olds. I don't let somebody. Okay, Brittany. I'm just saying, like, you don't play with your kids, and then they said because the school system ain't no better. They're not no better. And then some kids just like, I don't want to say nothing because I don't want to get nobody in trouble. And then some kids feel like, I don't want to say nothing to nobody because nothing will get done. That's the whole problem. And they be like, oh, they should have told the principal, whatever. I was sure, how many times I done seen or I went to the principal and nothing happened. My son got bullied. You know what the bitch told me? Oh, who's bullying your son? Because he's big? Oh, bitch, you got me fucked up. You're lucky this is a good county school, because, yeah. But it don't matter the size, the shape, the color, the race. It don't matter none of that. These kids, first of all, they aren't just like, they children. They're marking what the hell they see. You feel me? Like, so a bully 9 times out of 10 see their family, their parents being whatever way. Like, that's the problem. It's the problem. And they just mimicking it. You better stop bullying and running malicious mouths. Exactly, Julie. You are supposed to protect your kids. Definitely didn't mind going to the school. Yeah. Yes, Brittany. Get it done improperly. You gotta be like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because of what's going on now, and then you don't want your, especially if you have a little boy, you don't want your son to fall into the statistics. You know, every African American boy is a thug. You know what I'm saying? So it's just like that's what they try to portray. You know, it's just like what. Fuck out of here. Like I said, my son is a mama's boy. And last year he did awful. And it was because he was being bullied. He was telling, and it was like, wow, you're bigger. So what? They're the same damn age. I don't give a fuck how big he is. You know, I don't care. Like, that doesn't, you know what I'm saying? Like, and my son is the only child. So my son wants friends when he go to school. So when y'all sit there and y'all try to bully, and it's just, you know, and it just be like the little hating boys or whatever. Because I walk into school, little fifth graders, hi Cameron. He only in third grade. What y'all know about this whole third grade? Y'all about to leave the school. So it's just like he's a pretty boy. So a lot of them be like, oh, you know, you're fat. That's all they can say about my son. Can't say he ain't fresh. You know, can't say he ain't cute. Oh, you're fat. Okay. He knows this. Now what else? And I love it because my son is only not. My son embraces his thickness. I love it. I love it to death. My wife said something to him the other day. He took his shirt off. Like, what? So you have to make your kids comfortable and confident. You know what I'm saying? I never had that. My mother tore me down. Hey, listen, like I said, I can tell y'all, I can give y'all a book about me, okay? My mother told me, you know, Lou, I don't know if anybody in here, well, some of y'all old enough to know. Back in like the 90s, 2000s, they had these shirts that were kind of like scarf material. So it came in on an angle, and it was like your back and your side was out a little bit. That's when the tube top and halter tops came out. Yeah, my mother told me I couldn't wear that because I would look like a slut. But then turned around and got it for my little sister. Like, it was crazy. It was a mess. It was a mess. But I'm gonna get off of here so I can start my day. I've been talking to y'all for a long time. Forgot I had to go wash and dry these clothes and get this get this stuff together before I go work tonight. So I'll be back on here when my wife get home. I'm gonna try to do a little challenge for y'all today. Something. And sorry y'all, the TV cut on. It's a little loud. But I will get back to y'all. I'm gonna drop another scratch video as soon as I get off of here, so y'all can enjoy that or whatever. And yeah, Princess Squad, I thank y'all for being here talking to me. I love y'all, and I love how positive y'all have been this whole journey with me. It's amazing. But let me get off of here. And I will catch y'all later. Princess Squad. Love y'all.